the channel. Today what we're going to be talking about is legs and the best way to develop legs. Now, whenever I'm talking about developing body parts and stuff like that, I'm never talking about the enhanced, because their training regimen is totally different from a natural person's standpoint. Now, if you're a natural person, then this would be more or less for you. Now, they say that the squat is the king of leg exercises. And if that were so, then that would be the only exercise that you would have to do, and it would develop your entire leg. That's just my opinion. Now, although the squat is a good exercise, it's not the king of exercises, because it takes multiple exercises to develop a muscle to its fullest potential. Now, a lot of people would do squats and they only feel the stress in the upper part of the quads and in the glutes. I would be one of those people. I really don't feel it in the teardrops of my leg at all. I just don't feel it there. The only way that I'm able to activate that teardrop part of the leg is leg extensions. But most people advocate using leg extensions to warm your leg up. I believe that the leg extension should be a major part of your leg development, and as well as some type of leg curl for your hamstrings. Now, although the squat would allow you to lift a great amount of weight, also the leg press, either one of those would basically do the same thing. But if you're one of those people you don't have any machines, then by all means train the way I do. I call it the caveman way. You know, old weights, just basic squats, basic exercises. Now, what I like to do is I'll do the squat. I'll do maybe 5 sets of that, pyramid up in weight, staying around the 10 to 12 rep range. And as the weight get heavier, I'll go down to as low as 6 reps. That way I feel like I'm still getting some type of stimulation even at that lower rep range. Now, you don't develop a muscle from heavy weights. If that would be the case, Larry Wills will be one of the biggest people in the world. But he's not. You know, the guy only really works his tendons. So the best thing to do is do your squats, your leg presses, 5 sets. Split the other 5 sets up amongst leg extensions, either some type of front squat or something like that. But you want to use multiple exercises because you want to make sure that you hit all facets of the quad. Doing stiff-legged deadlifts, deadlifts with barbell or dumbbells. Again, pyramid up in weight. And it's all basic stuff. It's nothing extravagant that you have to really do. You know, so many reps or whatever. All you're doing is lifting weights. It's not rocket science. It's not the way they make it be. Once you learn how to exercise using different exercises to work different body parts, then you pretty much golden. You know, all that 1 rep max and all this other stuff that they be, all these calculations that they do, is work. Work, work, work. It's just work. And if you can get 3 to 4 days out of a week and you can work each body part at least twice, 3 times out of a week, because you're trying to do 3 days out of a week, work each body part 3 times a week, you know, you're going to be good, you know, as far as trying to gain size. But naturally, if you're trying to tone up, you know, you want to kind of work out a little bit more as far as the slimming down portion of everything. You know, you want to work out more often. But if you're trying to gain size, 3 to 4 days out of a week, hitting each body part 3 times, that's all you really need. And eat if you're trying to get bigger. Now, back to the leg thing. When I do squats, I really don't feel it in the teardrop like you would think you should, but I just don't. So leg extensions are mandatory for me to feel that teardrop burn. If you want to make your legs look right, if you want them to look shapely like you would want them to look, then you have to work all facets of the muscle, including the calves. It's just a shame for you to develop nice quads and hamstrings and then you totally neglect your calves. Calves is mandatory, whether you got high calves, low calves, or whatever. Work whatever you got to its maximum. You know, don't half do your calves. Work them out to their maximum. Find the exercises that work in each part of your quadricep to make sure you get total development of the quadricep. Stiff-legged deadlifts, again, would be fantastic for the hamstrings. Also, stiff-legged deadlifts with dumbbells, leg curls for the hamstring. All these exercises will get you that look that you want, but you got to totally develop the entire leg. You got to do the whole leg if you want to have that look with your legs. And it's all about work. It's not about weight. It's not about the weight at all. You want to be able to work the muscle. Work the muscle. As long as you're working the muscle on a regular basis, allowing yourself to rest and recuperate, and you're eating properly, there's no reason why you can't develop your legs in the shape that they already are. Because if your legs look a certain way, they're just going to get bigger and they're going to look that certain way. That's just the way it is. Your genetics are your genetics. You can't change your genetics. You know, you got some people with high peak biceps. You got some people with low biceps. You can't change that. I don't care what kind of exercise you do. No matter what they tell you, you can't change that. You can't change what's not already there. It's got to already be there for you to do that. And again, you know, you might think I'm throwing salt on people, but I'm not throwing salt. You have to always remember, when you are natural, you got a natural limit of size that you always are going to be able to acquire. And once you acquire that, nothing in the world you can do outside of enhancing yourself to go past that natural size. That's the way God made you. That's the way it is. You know, you either accept it or you do like a lot of these gym rats. Start using some type of enhancement to try to make yourself look a certain way. Me personally, I'd rather not have whatever and know that everything I do have is all mine. That's just me. No matter how impressive or not impressive that it is, that's just the way I am. I don't follow other people. I drive down my own road. So anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.